Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And we've got a little bit of James Bond news that might be worth talking about. So, have some news that's been reported on recently. And it's being reported from several sources. So I thought, well, let's take a look. Well, one is the Daily Express. We know, a lot of guesswork can go into there, but we've got Daily Express, we've got the Mirror, Metro.uk. So, but they all kind of are reporting the exact same story. But let's take a look. I think it's worth taking a look at the story for now. So, James Bond fans told to expect major announcement on new film in weeks. So it says within weeks. Well, when they talk about weeks, we're actually talking months. So I mean, you could say, we may know something within weeks. Yeah, but within 51 weeks. Well, that's almost a year. So with the number of weeks they're talking about here, it's not, yeah, sure, it's within weeks, but it's more like months. It's been 3 years since James Bond last appeared on screen, but experts believe a major announcement about the franchise is due before the end of 2024. Well, it does not take an expert to believe that major announcement should take place. I think we all think that we need some kind of a major announcement by the end of 2024. That'd be nice. Let's continue. I'm in the article, though. 3 years ago, 007 Bonds, they were promised that James Bond will return as the credits rolled on Daniel Craig's final film as the celebrated super spy in No Time to Die. But since the end of 2021, which showed Ian Fleming's hugely popular secret agent apparently dying in a massive explosion, there has been little solid evidence of the promised return. Well, that may all be about to change with an announcement from producers of Eon Films, which may be expected within the next couple of months. So, see, they got the clickbait, within weeks, but even in the article, it says within the next couple of months. The news, when it comes, could bring updates on more than one James Bond film. Now, all three sources have said this as well. The three sources I was looking at, anyway, are saying that, yeah, it could be more than just an announcement about one film. It could be a series. Now, I had to look some of this up. So, entertainment lawyer and Bond superfan AJ Chowdhury predicts that the formal announcement of a new Bond project could come from producers Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson. And so I'm looking up who's AJ Chowdhury. Yeah, he's a Bond fan. He's on X. He's got 1,500 followers. He wrote a book, apparently, of some kind. Some Kind of Hero. The James Bond films. So remarkable story of the James Bond films. So that's part of his clout, I guess, of being able to give some predictions towards all of this. But he's also an entertainment lawyer, so maybe that puts him a little closer to some of the sources. And I was just kind of looking, is this like a hugely known person for making Bond predictions? What's the ratio of predictions that came true? I can't find anything like that. So anyway, so he's saying that it possibly could happen maybe around November 17th, when Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson are expected to be presented with the Irving G. Thalberg Award. So I had to look that up. What is this award? Well, the Irving G. Thalberg Memorial Award, this is awarded periodically by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences at the Governor's Award ceremonies to creative producers whose body of work reflect a consistently high quality of motion picture production. So, I mean, it seems like that would be a pretty well-earned, as Bond fans. Yeah, that's a nice award that the producers of James Bond movies should get. That's high quality theater. All right. But anyway, as the article continues, it talks about how Amazon has acquired MGM in May of 2021. That kind of backed things up, just like as far as getting any momentum going on movies and things like that. Because a comparison was drawn of when Disney was purchased, and that slowed down a number of Disney projects at first because of that. But it is predicted that the next Bond movie could be further along than what the headlines might suggest. The announcement could bring news of an entire 3-part arc of films. And when Barbara Broccoli said that they have no script, well, that's probably true. Yeah, there is no script, but maybe the concept, maybe the plans of how they're going to reinvent the franchise, they could be further along in other things than what we expect. So yeah, so the article just kind of goes on to talk about that, what some of the fans may expect, out of who the actor will be, the replacement for Bond, things of all that nature. But anyway, the headline was James Bond fans told to expect major announcement on new film within weeks. Well, really, months. Okay. But we're being told. I don't know who's really telling us that we should expect this. It still sounds like it's all speculation, that nobody's really reaching out to us saying, hey, you can expect this. So that's kind of how I'm taking it. This is still, once again, just speculation. But at that award ceremony that they're going to be having and be given, that does create a pretty good stage for making an announcement. So, thank you so much for this award. We've worked so hard, and we want to thank the Academy. We want to thank everyone for this award, and we would like to make the following announcements regarding our next Bond project. So, I mean, that would be a great opportunity to make that happen. Let's hope it does, because it would be nice to hear some news before the end of the year about the next Bond movie, which, even if they announced it, I think one of the articles said, even if they announced it tomorrow, all the information that they have about what the next Bond's going to be, who the actor is, everything, we're still looking at like 2 years from being able to actually watch the next Bond movie anyway. So, but it would still sure give us a lot to work with as far as content, looking back at the next actor's acting history and seeing how that might play out, and who's going to be the next director and their past works. And so, I mean, it's gonna give a lot of content to fill that gap before we're into the new movie. Plus, I'm sure they'd be sending out photos of production, things like that. So who knows? I hope this is kind of something that's going to happen, and when it does, I'm here for it, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for checking this out, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, take care, everybody. All right, bye.